everybody, there's not a word for me to say anywhere.
You can't say one unkind word. This is literally as bad as the violence is in Detroit. Your son's being jumped and beaten to a pulp where you couldn't even recognize him, and him just getting out of prison at his young age is bringing your entire community together.
It really is. The neighbors have been just phenomenal, I'm overwhelmed, God is good all the time, God is good, and that's really, I had nowhere else to go with this but to my knees. I had nowhere else to go with it, and I'm telling you, he's so lucky to be alive. The doctors just cannot believe that he is as neurologically intact as he is. He's confused. He doesn't have a lot of recollection of what happened. But I think that, like today is really the first time that I've been able to just be emotional, and like I can't stop crying. And I think that he's starting to understand now a little bit about what kind of impact this has had on us as a family. You know what I mean? The kids are here. Like, I didn't even know what to say to them, Amy. They're 13 and 7. They're so impressionable,
Right.
I just, I just have to be careful all the way around. I got young kids here, and they're good kids, and this is just, like, is this our reality? Really? Is this it? Is this it? Is this what it's come down to? Like, I don't understand any of this. I just don't understand this level of violence. I never will. I just, we're out here promoting and trying to make changes, and this is a little too close to home for me, and I'm not really sure how to process this.
But it's it is not a coincidence, in my opinion, that you...
I don't think so. I don't think so either. Not at all.
There is no coincidence. God is working, and we don't know until, on his own time.
It's so funny. You know what I said to somebody the other day? We were talking about this situation, and I said, what's ironic to me is that when God commands your attention, you better believe that he's going to do whatever he has to do. Listen, I lost a grandson, Amy. I lost a grandson because God commanded my attention, and I fought him every step of the way. But he's going to do whatever he has to do. When God commands your attention, whether it be through death, whether it be through incarceration, whether it be through a personal tragedy, whatever he has to do, when God commands your attention, you are not getting away from it. You're not getting away from it. And I knew from the moment this happened that God had something much bigger in store for my son.
He does.
I just know this.
And for your family unit. This is you guys may be sacrificial lambs at this point, but later on this is gonna, I just believe everybody in Columbus, Ohio knows what's going on here. We are all cheering you and your family on. I'm getting inboxes like crazy, and you're in Detroit.
I appreciate it so much.
Oh, yeah.
Prayer is what we need, and trust when I tell you that the prayers are working,
And that God answers emails, we know that.
Absolutely. Always. It took someone of so little faith to receive the greatest blessings ever. I just think back to what I've been through in the last almost 5 years while he's been incarcerated. When the baby died, both of my kids went to prison at the same time. You want to talk about loss? You want to talk about, like, oh my God? Like, I just couldn't breathe for 4 years, And I've come out of this, like, God was commanding my attention. He had bigger plans for my life, and we just take it out one day at a time. This violence has to stop, and this is not going to deter me in any way, shape, or form. It isn't going to deter my son. We're just going to come up bigger and stronger and better for it,